Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Military History Chronicles. Myself, Eric, my good friend Will.
Yo.
We're going to get into an interesting topic today. Really didn't want to have to go here, but the subject was brought up, so we need to talk about it.
Cheers. Oh, this is a monster.
Especially when you're talking about the Medal of Honor. Quite interesting. We had Donald Trump come out earlier this week talking about, was it earlier this week?
Yeah.
Or was it we'll say, yeah.
Earlier last week, technically.
Yeah. Talking about how he thinks the Medal of Honor and the Presidential Medal of Freedom are similar, and in some cases, the Presidential Medal of Freedom is better than a Medal of Honor. You know, that brought up a lot of debate, especially with a lot of veterans. What's up, Senior? What's up, D-Shot? What's up, Rocks? What's up, Bogzer? I'm going to talk to you a little bit later about a certain award that a family member earned. I want to get into that. But, of course, D-Shot. What's up, Val? What is up, Val? Good to see you, man.
Yo.
Good to see you. Hope to see you over there on Giant Sports Talk Live one of these days here, Val.
Yeah, I haven't seen Val yet.
It's all good. No worries.
Oh, boy, man.
But anyways,
good in the 559.
We need to discuss about this.
There's them.
The first thing I want to do, I want to talk about the difference between the medals, or let's say the awards. We'll say the awards, not them. I don't like using medal, sounds kind of dumb. But let's get into this. Let's talk about the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Let me bring this up. Here's a quote from President Obama. It says, the Presidential Medal of Freedom is not just our nation's highest civilian honor. It's a tribute to the idea that all of us, no matter where we came from, have the opportunity to change this country for the better. From scientists, philanthropists, and public servants to activists, athletes, and artists, these 21 individuals were you could say, I think this was, I don't know what year this one was, have pushed America forward, inspiring millions of people around the world along the way. Here we are. Presidential Medal of Freedom is the nation's highest civilian honor presented to individuals who have made especially meritorious contributions to the security or national interests of the United States, to world peace, or to cultural and other significant public and private endeavors. The awards will be presented at the White House on November 22nd. Okay, this is the 2016 recipients. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Eloise Cobell, posthumously. Don't know who that is. Okay, Black Feet Travel. No. You got Ellen. You got Robert De Niro. You got Richard Garwin. You got Bill and Melinda Gates. You got Frank Gehry. You got Margaret Hamilton. Tom Hanks, Grace Hopper, posthumously. Michael Jordan, Maya Lin, Lorne Michaels, Newt Minow, Eduardo Padron, Robert Redford, Diana Ross, Vince Scully, Bruce Springsteen. Okay, you can see. And here's the 2015.
You guys get it. Yeah.
Okay, you get it? Okay. This is what the Presidential Medal of Freedom is all about. You know what? Hold on. Let me see something. Let me look up something else here.
I'm showing a lot of restraint at the moment, man. Like I can say it's
I hear you. Okay. So again, it's acknowledging significant people. He doesn't know the new. Oh my gosh, you don't know Val? Come on,
Val.
You got to get over there, man. You got to get over there.
Sports Talk Live, my friend.
I'll throw up what the show is all about here in a minute after we're done all of this. You stick around, Val. I'll show you. Okay, so you're recognizing Americans who have done some significant things for the United States. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You want to
like a cultural award.
You want to acknowledge someone for things that they have done for the nation, for the betterment of the nation. I'm all for it, man. Let's honor those people. I got nothing against it.
No.
Okay.
I got some better words, D-Shot.
Here we go. Well, there you go. Okay, here's another. My step-grandfather was up for the Medal of Honor, and many said he should have got it, but he pissed off the wrong people. Yeah, that can happen sometimes.
Yeah.
There's different things with the Medal of Honor. It depends how many, because if you got a lot of people within the same unit, you're only allowed to have it within the same. If I'm not mistaken, Senior, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Alex Verashu, fantastic naval aviator. But he had a guy who was his squadron commander. Trying to remember, Buck O'Hare, I think was his name. Matter of fact, they named O'Hare International Airport after him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he earned the Medal of Honor. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm right. But yes, Senior's step grandfather was one hell of a pilot during World War II. Hell of a pilot. But we'll get into that more in depth here in a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's talk about what the Medal of Honor is about, guys. Let's see. The Medal of Honor. The Medal of Honor is the United States' highest award for military valor in action. And while over 150 years have passed since its inception, the meaning behind the medal has never tarnished. Etched within are the very values that each recipient displayed in the moments that mattered: bravery, courage, sacrifice, integrity, a deep love of country, and a desire to always do what is right. A distinguished award presented only to the deserving. The medal tells a story of its own. Okay.
Oh, does it ever?
Hey, you know what? Let's do a little. Let's go down. Does it show that, or did it go? Okay, it does. Okay,
Yeah, you got it.
Look at that. Its first inception was when? Look at that. During the American Civil War. The Medal of Honor has achieved prominence in American history like few other awards have. It's a symbol for the very values its recipients displayed in the moments that mattered. An honor bestowed upon only the most honorable. But before it garnered such distinction, it started out as a simple idea from Iowa Senator James Grimes, a bill authorizing the production and distribution of medals of honor to be presented to enlisted seamen and Marines who distinguished themselves by gallantry in action and other seaman-like qualities during the American Civil War. Since then, the medal has undergone numerous legislative design and presentation changes while still retaining what makes it truly special: its status as the United States' highest award for military valor in action. All right, this is just the timeline. I'm not going to get too deep into that. Ooh, here's something that I wanted to see, though. Statistics and facts. Look at this. Number of medals of honor awarded, only 3,500. Number of Medal of Honor recipients, 35. Or 3,519. Number of living Medal of Honor recipients, only 60. That is it. Here we go.
Oof.
Look at this. During the American Civil War, that's when it was awarded the most. But I think they were pretty free with the Medal of Honor during that time.
Yeah, they didn't have too much of a selection. In fact, one of the people who was awarded the Medal of Honor during that time was a man by the name of Henry Harrison Bingham. Who later became a senator out of Pennsylvania. He was a brigadier general who rallied his troops and was awarded the Medal of Honor for that.
There you go.
During the Battle of Wilderness.
Ooh, Battle of Wilderness. That was a brutal fight too, by the way. Had a fire in the middle of it. Wounded people were burning up, and it's just terrible.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. World War II was probably the World War II is the next most significant. 472 were awarded during the Korean War. It was 146. Vietnam, 268. Somalia, 2. I think both of them were posthumously, if I'm not mistaken. Afghanistan, only 20. Iraq, 8. Non-combat, 193. That's, again, probably something that they did not during combat. Interesting. But that just tells you, check this out. Jacob Parrott, the first recipient ever. Mary Walker, first and only woman recipient. Douglas Munro, first and only Coast Guard recipient. William Carney, the first African-American recipient.
Cool.
Joseph De Castro, first Hispanic or Latino recipient. James Smith, first Asian Pacific recipient. Ooh, look at this. Let's just call him
Call him the Mad Bear.
First Native American.
Okay, with a name like
American
that,
Indian.
you better go out to get yourself a medal.
That is something.
That's a
Benjamin Levy,
badass stuff.
first Jewish recipient.
Hey-o.
Hey, the youngest. That kid. Look at that. It's even pinned on his uniform.
Yeah.
there. If I'm not mistaken, he started off as a drummer. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I thought he attained a rank of like general or something.
All right. Uh-huh.
Interesting. Anyways, the reason why I bring this up, guys. Yes, I am half. Thank you, original Mr. Crap. There's a reason why I'm bringing this up. This is why I'm bringing
fighting words there, Mr. Duke. I'm the other East Asian.
Here we go. This is again. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Whoa, what do we got in here? Okay, yeah, he's talking. This is where I'm getting into. All right. Here we go. Let's just. Do I want to do it this way? Hold on one second. Let me debate how I want to do this because I want to bring his. Let's do this first. Let's do this. Hold on. Here we go. If I go back, is it there? Okay, it is. Okay.
Dude, these things taste like I don't remember these things ever tasting like this when I was in. This tastes like Dookie.
All right, here
medicine. We go. Anyways, off topic. Feeling dead air. That's what I'm doing.
Here we go.
Oh shit! Come on now, I gotta mute this, bro.
Here we go. This is Trump. I'll read it and then I'll play it so you know exactly what's being said. This is Trump.
Right, appreciate it, OG.
When we gave her the Presidential Medal of Freedom, it's the equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor. First off, you're wrong. It's not an equivalent. It's actually much better because everyone who gets the Congressional Medal of Honor, they're soldiers. They're either in very bad shape because they've been hit so many times by bullets or they're dead. She gets it, and she's a healthy, beautiful woman. We'll play it.
I have to say, Miriam, I watched Sheldon sitting so proud in the White House when we gave Miriam the Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's the highest award you can get as a civilian. It's the equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor, but civilian version. It's actually much better because everyone gets the Congressional Medal of Honor. That's soldiers. They're either in very bad shape because they've been hit so many times by bullets or they're dead. She gets it, and she's a healthy, beautiful woman. And they're rated equal.
Well, there you go.
They're rated equal.
Rated equal. Okay.
They're rated equal. They're rated equal. Hey,
I have an issue with this.
I have to ask you, Master Sergeant.
I have an issue with this.
I have to ask you, Master Sergeant. Remember how in every, well, in the Army we call it a company area, or even a platoon room would be like the equivalent of a squad, right? Usually you would have a posting of the ribbons and the awards and order for people to get ready for their boards and whatnot on the wall. Where the hell was the Presidential Medal of Freedom on that one?
Never. You never saw that. There was no.
No. Kiss my ass.
This is my issue. Look, this has nothing to do with who I'm voting for or supporting or whatever. Okay.
Right.
This is specifically what he is saying about the Medal of Honor and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. This is the issue. And this guy, he was at one time president of the United States.
Posse.
What's up, Posse? You should know better. Look, there is no equivalent between a Medal of Honor and a Presidential Medal of Freedom. Okay. Look, I'm not taking anything away from the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I'm not. Like I said, if you want to honor these people, that's fine. But the Medal of Honor is a totally different.
I'll be right back.
It's in a totally different. Yeah, go ahead. It's a totally different class, guys. These are guys who literally sacrificed themselves in order to either protect, well, usually it's protecting others from harm. What is up, Adi? Hey, no worries. I know you're busy, dude. But look, you just don't hand out medals of honor. This is a significant award that someone earns, usually putting their life ahead of others. Look, I'm not saying this to tell people who to vote or not to vote. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm doing is talking about what was said this week about those two medals. And for him to be able to come out and say that they're equivalent, and then immediately after saying that the Presidential Medal of Freedom is much better, come on, man. You can't do that. And here, let's bring this up here. This is and don't take my word for it. This guy earned the Medal of Honor. His name is Florent Groberg. He went on to say, I have a tremendous amount of respect for the Medal of Freedom and what it symbolizes. I believe it's important to recognize the contributions of civilians, and I appreciate the efforts of both past and current presidents in this regard. However, I feel that it's not quite comparable to the Medal of Honor, as they are two very different awards with different criteria and significance. He's being polite here, guys. To be honest with you, he's taking a high road, and I can respect that. But you want to see what this man did? Come on, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Florent A. Groberg. U.S. Army. His rank was captain when he earned his medal. He was a personal security detachment commander, Task Force Mountain Warrior, 4th Infantry Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division. This, again, his action date was in 2012, specifically the 8th of August. Let's hear what he did in Afghanistan. Let me zoom this up. This is his citation. Let me see how that looks, guys. I want to make sure it looks good. I could zoom in a little bit more here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Let me see how that looks. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Here we go. Okay. Captain Florent A. Groberg distinguished himself by acts of gallantry and intrepidity. Well, that's a great note. Isn't that a great word? Intrepidity. At the risk of his own life, above and beyond the call of duty, while serving as a personal security detachment commander for Task Force Mountain Warrior, 4th Infantry Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division, during combat operations against an armed enemy in Abbottabad, Kunar Province, Afghanistan, on August 8, 2012. On that day, Captain Groberg was leading a dismounted movement consisting of several senior leaders to include 2 brigade commanders, 2 battalion commanders, 2 command sergeant majors, and an Afghan National Army brigade commander. As they approached the provincial governor's compound, Captain Groberg observed an individual walking close to the formation. When the individual made an abrupt turn towards the formation, he noticed an abnormal bulge underneath the individual's clothing. Selflessly placing himself in front of one of the brigade commanders, Captain Groberg rushed forward using his body to push the suspect away from the formation. Simultaneously, he ordered another member of the security detail to assist with removing the suspect. At this time, Captain Groberg confirmed the bulge was a suicide vest, and with complete disregard for his life, Captain Groberg, again, with the assistance of other member of the security detail, physically pushed the suicide bomber away from the formation. Upon falling, the suicide bomber detonated his explosive vest outside the perimeter of the formation, killing 4 members of the formation and wounding numerous others. The blast from the first suicide bomber caused the suicide vest of a previously unnoticed second suicide bomber to detonate prematurely with minimal impact on the formation. Captain Groberg's immediate actions pushed the first suicide bomber away from the formation, significantly minimized the impact of the coordinated suicide bomber's attack on the formation, saving the lives of his comrades and several senior leaders. Captain Groberg's extraordinary heroism, and selfless above and beyond the call of duty at the risk of life are in keeping with the highest traditions of military service and reflect great credit upon himself. 4th Infantry Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division, and the United States Army. There you go. This, my friend, is different than the Presidential Medal of Freedom. There's a difference, guys. Come on.
By light years.
There's a difference, and that's why I put that. There is a difference between someone who earns a Medal of Honor and someone who earns a Presidential Medal of Freedom. And the individual that he was talking about who received the Presidential Medal of Freedom was a big donor to his organization or to his campaign. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Purple Heart, well, that's just different category, man. That's if you just get wounded. I'm not downplaying it, not by a long shot, but anyone who gets wounded in combat will earn a Purple Heart. So, guys, that's all I really want to talk about with that. Look, there is a difference, and people should know the difference, especially someone who's going to be your commander-in-chief, someone who is your former commander-in-chief should know a difference between a Medal of Honor and a Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Oh, yeah.
Look, did he do this on purpose? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the guy's head. I know one thing. The guy continuously inserts his foot in his mouth on an everyday basis.
There you go.
And I don't understand what he thinks he's going to get out of it when he knows he's being. Yes, it's exactly, Val.
It's like shooting your mouth off before you say something. You know?
Right. And you can't do that. Look,
before you think, excuse me. Yeah, you know what I meant. But I mean, dude, I tell you what, I pulled these out of the old treasure trove of mine over here. Oops, I didn't mean to get that close to the microphone. Hello, how are you? Just weird. But anyways, look, man, if you earn one of these things, as far as Eric and I'm concerned,
yeah,
these have more weight than that damn Presidential Medal of Freedom, in my personal opinion.
Right. I know what you're doing. The National Defense, and I don't know if that was an Army.
National Defense, and then the Global War and Terrorism Service Medal. I mean, I wiped my butt with that damn Presidential Medal of Freedom thing. Compared to military service, what those guys do.
Right. And that's just an example. Guys, if you want to really understand, I had the privilege of being able to actually hear a Medal of Honor recipient speak. When I was assigned at Shepherd Air Force Base, there was a man. You know what? Let's bring him up. I think I've even talked about him before. Hold on one second.
Oh, man, I personally know a Medal of Honor awardee, dude. Ryan Pitts, and I don't think he's said anything just yet. I think he's staying neutral.
Oh, here we go. Yep. This is the guy.
I don't have a Medal of Freedom. No, man.
Okay, here we go. No, don't have a Medal of Freedom. I do not have that.
I wouldn't want that anyway.
This is the individual I was able to hear. He was doing a speaking tour, and he came to Shepherd Air Force Base. I was able to talk to a bunch of our students, and to listen to his story is absolutely incredible. He was a private first class, and because of his heroism, he became sergeant first class.
Yeah,
Vietnam.
Told you something right there. It's a leader.
Listen to here. Let's read. I've read this before. You might have heard it. Forgive me if you've heard it before. But this is the type of these are the type of people. Again, just like with Captain Groberg, they put their lives ahead of those that they're trying to protect. Here we go. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity. I can never say that. Intrepidity. In action at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty, Sergeant Davis, then private first class, distinguished himself during the early hours, while serving as a cannoneer with Battery C at a remote fire support base. He was an artilleryman. At approximately 0200 hours, the fire support base was under heavy enemy mortar attack. Simultaneously, an estimated reinforced Viet Cong battalion launched a first ground assault upon the fire support base. The attacking enemy drove to within 25 meters of friendly positions. Only a river separated the Viet Cong from the fire support base. Detecting a nearby enemy position, Sergeant Davis seized a machine gun and provided covering fire for his gun crew as they attempted to bring direct artillery fire on the enemy. Despite his efforts, an enemy recoilless rifle round scored a direct hit upon the artillery piece. The resultant blast hurled the gun crew from their weapon and blew Sergeant Davis into a foxhole. He struggled to his feet and returned to the howitzer, which was burning furiously. Ignoring repeated warnings to seek cover, Sergeant Davis rammed a shell into the gun. Disregarding a withering hail of enemy fire directed against his position, he aimed and fired the howitzer, which rolled backward, knocking Sergeant Davis violently to the ground. Undaunted, he returned to the weapon to fire again when an enemy mortar round exploded within 20 meters of his position, injuring him painfully. Nevertheless, Sergeant Davis loaded the artillery piece, aimed, and fired. Again, he was knocked down by the recoil. In complete disregard for his safety, Sergeant Davis loaded and fired 3 more shells into the enemy. Disregarding his extensive injuries and his inability to swim, Sergeant Davis picked up an air mattress and struck across the deep river to rescue 3 wounded comrades on the far side.
You guys want to see how big one of those shells is?
Yeah. Well, hold on. I'll tell you. It wasn't a normal round. It was the Beehive.
Upon
reaching the 3 wounded men, he stood upright, fired into the dense vegetation to prevent the Viet Cong from advancing. While the most seriously wounded soldier was helped across the river, Sergeant Davis protected the 2 remaining casualties until he could pull them across the river to the fire support base. Though suffering from painful wounds, he refused medical attention, joining another howitzer crew, which fired at the large Viet Cong force until it broke contact and fled. Sergeant Davis' extraordinary heroism, at the risk of his own life, is in keeping with the highest traditions of the military service and reflect great credit upon himself and the United States Army. Okay, guys, do you see what I'm talking about? There's a difference. Huge difference here, guys. This guy, when he was talking about the story, it was absolutely incredible. He said when he was done, okay, a Beehive round, real quick, what I was talking about. What it is, it's a artillery round. It's basically a large shotgun. It's got a bunch of flechettes inside the round, and it shoots out thousands of basically, what would you want to call it? It's like a shotgun. It's like birdshot.
Flechettes. It's a shotgun. Yeah.
He said when he fired off that gun. What's up, Alex Peterson?
Hey, what's cracking?
Check out Linder Funk. I'll have to check out that one too. Well, I'll check it. Yeah, just let me talk about this. So when he said he fired that gun, he said it just cut a swath. Because there was Viet Cong all over, he said. He said it cut a swath. And he said he kept firing until there was none more. He said when he was done, they were about 4 or 5 deep as far as the eye could see. That's what he said. That's how many dead Viet Cong was in front of that artillery piece. And listen to this. Not only that, after he was done, he swims across the river, rescues 3 guys. At that time, he didn't know that if any of them were going to survive. Come to find out, they survived. And later on, which is, I mean, it gives me the goosebumps. The guy is like, I was able to meet the grandchild of one of the guys he was able to save. If it wasn't but for his actions that night, that child would have never been born. I mean, it's just incredible when you hear these stories. And the only reason why he did this is, again, because it was about protecting his men, doing what he could to help his men. He didn't want the enemy to overtake and kill his fellow soldiers. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible.
And that's the other thing I don't think people understand too. It's like when you are an NCO, you're not just in charge of the soldiers, you're in charge of their health and welfare.
Yes.
You know, so so especially in the Army and in the Marine Corps as well. I mean, like when you're taught to lead by example and taught that, hey, if you are the NCO, man, like that, you control the situation and you get your guys in the gear and get your guys out of the situation that you're in. And he took charge, man. As an E5, are you serious? What's the balls on that guy, dude?
Exactly. Ooh. Let's check out this guy. Wait, I think I know which one this is.
Oh my God. Guns are bad.
Yep. I remember this one. I've read about this guy.
One.
Dude, I remember reading about this guy. What is up, Glenn? I see him out there. Where we served?
Oh man, freaking this guy here won a damn world tour, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I went all over the place. My first duty station was Luke Air Force Base. Then I went to Shepherd Air Force Base. Then I went to Korea for a year. Then I went to Travis Air Force Base. After Travis, I went to Germany. And after Germany, I finished it out at Beale Air Force Base in up in there in Marysville. Did a couple of did a few deployments, did a few TDYs. So yeah.
I got nothing on that one, man. So
there you go. There you go. All right.
Oh, should have joined the Air Force, I guess.
I've been around. Okay, I've read about this guy. I can't remember where I read it, but it wasn't this. It wasn't on the Medal of Honor. This
I
dude,
called him an SOB. I had to, man. He lucky.
this guy is no joke. Okay, he belonged to the 82nd Airborne, and this is in Holzheim, Belgium, January 1945. As a matter of fact, this is just shortly after the Battle of the Bulge, but it was still wintertime. Okay, here we go. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the same one. Listen to this guy, guys. Bear with me. I know it's a lot of reading. Hey, thanks, D-Shot. Much appreciated. I know it's a lot of reading, but I think it's important to understand what these guys who earned the Medal of Honor, what it means to actually earn that award. Okay? He distinguished himself by gallant, intrepid actions against the enemy. After advancing 15 miles in a driving snowstorm, the American force prepared to attack through waist-deep drifts. The company executive officer became a casualty, and First Sergeant Funk immediately assumed his duties. NCOs back then were they're just as well trained, but back then in the middle of war, they knew what the hell to do. Forming headquarters soldiers into a combat unit. Okay, here we go. So headquarters soldiers, those guys are in the back. They're not really quote unquote frontline soldiers.
Hey, now.
You know what I mean.
You trying to beef with me, son?
Forming headquarters soldiers into a combat unit for an assault in the face of direct artillery shelling and harassing fire from the right flank. In other words, they're trying to turn the flank. Under his skillful and courageous leadership, this miscellaneous group and the 3rd Platoon attacked 15 houses, cleared them, and took 30 prisoners without suffering a casualty. The fierce drive of Company C quickly overran Holzheim, netting some 80 prisoners who were placed under a 4-man guard, all that could be spared while the rest of the understrength unit went about mopping up isolated points of resistance. The enemy patrolled by means of a ruse, succeeding in capturing the guards and freeing the prisoners, and had begun preparations to attack Company C from the rear when First Sergeant Funk walked around the building and into their midst. He was ordered to surrender by a German officer who pushed a machine pistol into his stomach. Although overwhelmingly outnumbered and facing almost certain death, First Sergeant Funk pretended to comply with the order, began slowly to unsling his submachine gun from his soldier, and then, with a lightning motion, brought the muzzle into line and riddled the German officer. He turned upon the other Germans, firing and shouting to the other Americans to seize the enemy's weapons. In the ensuing fight, 21 Germans were killed, many wounded, and the remainder captured. First Sergeant Funk's bold action and heroic disregard for his own safety were directly responsible for the recapture of the vastly superior enemy force, which, if allowed to remain free, could have taken the widespread units from Company C by surprise and endangered the entire attack plan. There it is. Leonard Funk. And that's
Look at those eyes, man.
Yeah, that's the eyes.
Staring right through your soul.
Yep. He's seen some shit. No doubt about it.
Damn.
Gosh dang it, that's not the one I was thinking of, though. But it is still. There's another guy. Can't remember what his name was.
A first sergeant doing that stuff, too? Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Gosh dang it. I'm trying to remember. Gosh dang it. Let's see if I can. I don't want to spend too much time. I know there's U.S. Army.
There's a couple of double MOH recipients you could talk about. World War One. They led in the battle. They were in the Battle of Bellewood together. Marines. Retreat. Hell, we just got here. And the other one was, come on, you sons of bitches. You want to live forever?
I gotta find this guy. I don't know if I'll be able to. This guy was incredible, dude. Can I break it down? Additional filters.
I'll tell you one thing too for the chat. Like,
shit.
For those of us who, we don't have the awards for valor, for combat and stuff like that. Anytime we see one of those in person, I served with a few guys that had One of my best friends has got a damn Silver Star for his actions in Afghanistan. And I remember when we did our uniform inspection, I first saw that thing. I was like, "Are you serious, bro? Like we got a freaking legend right here." That's how much this means to us because we know what they went. We don't know exactly what they went through, but we have an idea. Like, hey, man, like you don't just get those awards for breathing air, like my damn achievement medals or something. Just doing my job, I get an award for it. That's why the Medal of Honor thing to us is a little bit. It's not necessarily sacred ground per se. It just means something a little bit different.
Trying to remember.
I don't know if I said that correctly. I don't know.
I think, yeah, you got it.
I think I got it out there.
Gosh, dang it, man.
I'm playing the monster, man. I haven't had one of these in a long time. So.
There was a damn guy. I could have sworn he earned a Medal of Honor. I'm not going to be able to, I can't remember.
What was his branch?
He was 100% Army. Whatever. I'm not going to go. It's going to take me too long to freaking get into this.
Oh, boy,
I'm not
I
even
don't
trying to do
know.
it.
All kinds of stuff to talk about, too.
But the guy went like from house to house and was just basically assassinating German.
Staff Sergeant No.
This is World War II. I know who you're talking about.
Oh, World War II. Okay, never mind.
This is World War II. It was nuts what he did. He went house to house, just taking out Germans. It was incredible. What is up, Cryptic? Good to see you. All right. Anyways,
crackers,
to kind of get back on track here, guys.
Dude.
There is a difference, guys, between the Medal of Honor and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I mean, honestly, most people who understand what the Medal of Honor is about get that there is a difference. Come on.
Right.
For Trump to come out and say that stuff was just, I just don't like it. That again, that's me. Other people, I like what Captain Groberg had to say. I thought he said that very eloquently, that there is a difference, guys. They're not the same. And hey, it is what it is. I just thought maybe that should be explained. I don't know how many people saw that, but those of you who follow me, I just thought, hey, you know what? We need to kind of have an understanding of what these medals are. Sure. Is the Presidential Medal of Freedom, does it acknowledge people? Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's nowhere incomparable to a soldier who's out there risking his life for others. Come on, you can't. There's no
don't leave out the sailors, airmen, and Marines too, man. And hey, the Coasties as well. We got a guy in here, Red L. I don't know if he still watches or not, but
oh yeah,
God,
I haven't seen Red L in a while.
Red
L, you out there, man?
That dude, man, he put his ass on the line every day trying to save fishermen and whatnot. I mean, that's hardcore. And you know what? He probably got probably just a standard accommodation and achievement medals like you and I did, man.
Yep. Look at Alex Peterson. He didn't even know Trump said this until he found out from us.
Yeah, I heard about this the other day, and I was like,
because I follow a lot of military stuff. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys see I follow a lot of military stuff. So that went around the rounds quite.
So in my personal opinion, and I guess we could probably touch on this real quick. Probably where it's going, anyways. He's always one of those kind of guys that's off the cuff and puts the cart before the horse.
Yes.
And then the rest of the mind catches up later. And he's like, oh, shit. And now he's got to backtrack. I go, hey, here's what I really meant. And you can't do that, man. It's going to send the damage is already done at that point. So that's what's happened here. I don't think he really meant it in that way. It was just a mental diarrhea dump. He was just talking, and it just happened, So.
It's exactly just like with Cryptic Trader.
There you go.
Once I heard, I cringed. Trump just doesn't know how to say dumb stuff, even if he didn't mean it 100%, and that's his problem.
He didn't mean it in this context.
The guy, look, come on. If you're going to be
nobody means
president of the United States, you got to understand when you're saying stuff like this. Think it through, man. Think it through.
Well, what are his own words, Eric? Be presidential? Well, be presidential then, dude.
And here's the thing. If you know you can't do that without sticking your foot in your mouth, then just don't say it then, man. It's better if you don't say nothing than to go out there and just make yourself look like a fool, man. That's why people have issues.
Yep.
Even though, look, do I agree with some of his is policy, absolutely. But how many times do you hear about policies anymore? We talk about this ad nauseum on this channel. You never hear anything about policy. It's always just attack. And you know what? It just, for me, it gets old. But then when you come out and say stuff like this, you're just like, come on, dude. Come on, man. You're better than that. Because all you're going to do is you know what? The last thing you want to do is piss off a bunch of veterans, because veterans will go out there and vote.
Well, here's the other thing too. Don't give leverage to your enemies. Don't give them the chance.
Yep.
Don't give them the chance to take the higher ground on your ass.
Correct.
He just handed him, here you go, come after me. Go ahead and lambaste me for this BS right now.
Yep. Because guess what? You can't undo it now. As I think you've said this a bunch of times, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. It's out there.
No, man. It's
and
gone,
they're going to use
man.
that. And
That ship
100%. They're going to use that.
sell.
They're going to use it. No doubt about it.
And they'll use it. And they're so good at this too. They'll say, well, maybe he's not competent. He's getting a little bit older too.
100%.
And they're going to switch everything around on him.
Because what does Trump do? He always goes after the competency of, right? If you're going to go after people like that, then your quote unquote, your room better be in place, right? You better be,
dude.
Right?
You better be squeaky clean, and you better. So if you're going to go attack somebody,
yes,
there's a lesson, not just in politics. We can expand this just a little bit. How about that one? If you're going to go attack somebody, you better damn sure have some empirical evidence. I mean, and it better be rock solid. There can't be any skeletons in your closet, because guess what's going to happen? Someone's going to find all that shit, and it's going to be brought out in public. Make you look like a damn fool. Make you eat your own damn words.
Now, if Kamala ever says anything stupid about the Medal of Honor or some military stuff, I'll be right on here saying stuff.
Oh,
but you know what?
100%, man.
You know what the Democrats are doing? They're doing exactly what they did in 2020. They're not going to have her go out there and talk. It's all going to be staged. It's going to be coordinated. It's going to be the time that she's going to be spinning in front of the microphone is going to be minute. There's not going to be any just, hey, I'm going to get in front of a microphone and speak.
Well,
everything's going to be staged. Everything is going to be, they know what's going on.
And that's just the thing, man. What the character as volatile as Trump is, just let him talk. He'll dig his own freaking holes, man. He'll dig his own freaking holes.
Correct.
And soon you'll have just a bunch of, you'll have a little graveyard of all the bullshit he said. And then here comes September 10th, when they got the great debate, and here she is pulling the bodies out of every one of those graves, man, just sticking it to him.
See, I'm not sure on that. Talking about Tim Walz. His Gardenia was being deployed. Read that out. He left 2 months prior to them being notified. I don't know.
This is that's actually true. I've done some digging on that when I told Eric about this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Now, I know he called himself Command Sergeant Major.
He's not a Command Sergeant Major.
Now, he attained that rank, but he did not complete the PME being Professional Military Education. Look, when you're in the military and you attain senior NCO status, especially when you get up to like the E8s and
or
E9s,
in the Army NCO status from the get-go, you got to start taking PME.
You got to start taking specific classes that is part of having your higher rank. Okay.
Right.
Now, he attained that rank of Command Sergeant Major, but he wasn't able to retire as a Command Sergeant Major for the simple fact he didn't finish. Well, I think it was a time thing too. You have to attain, for like me in the Air Force, for me to retire as a Master Sergeant, I had to hold that rank for at least 3 years.
Right.
If I didn't hold that rank for 3 years and I retired, I'd be retired as a Technical Sergeant, E6. Ooh. So you had for I don't know how it is for the Army. I don't know. It's what they call high 3. Mm-hmm. So if you're like I said, if you're not at your highest rank for at a minimum of 3 years, you retire as a rank below that. So I don't know if the Army is the same, but yes, there is PME that is involved with Master Sergeant. Not so much. You're supposed to if you want to attain E8 and above. But like you said with the Army, I'm guessing it's all about the schooling rather than the time and grade, right?
Right. He did not qualify for his position. Okay. Let me back this up. So was he a Command Sergeant Major? Yes, he was. Technically, he was.
Yes.
He was promoted. He was promoted on a condition. The condition was that he would have to go to the Sergeant Major's Academy within 90 days of being promoted as a E9 in general. He would have to go. For whatever reason, he didn't go to the Sergeant Major's Academy. I don't know why. Maybe out of... to get orders to go to any school for an NCO in any unit really isn't that hard. You put in the 4187, you request it, it goes up through the chain, it gets signed off by your battalion or brigade, and adios amigo. You're getting your butt on the plane. They give you your tickets and everything. You go see the training NCO, and that's a wrap, right? So, just it doesn't make any sense to me. If you wanted to be a command sergeant major, you should have done that school. So what happened is this: he didn't finish the school, and he was then properly demoted back to master sergeant in the Army, which is an E8. And so that was his actual rank. He was a master sergeant. Now,
gotcha. Now, what was this deal about him getting out before they deployed?
Supposedly, he decided not to re-enlist during a time period while they were being deployed, or he took a hardship IRR role, which is basically you talk to the training NCO or the training officer, if you will.
Well, you have to have enough time in service. You have to have enough time in service to do a deployment. So he either had to extend, or he puts in his papers and he has to retire, right? Is that what it came down to?
What rank was he at?
Don't know. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know the dates off of hand. I just know the more concrete that I know was actually E9 stuff. That's what I know. As far as dodging the deployments back in, but to be an E9 or even an E8 in the Army without a deployment, that's some weirdness, man. I mean,
he was on a guard too, though, right?
Well, the guard was deployed more than active duty.
Interesting. Well, he was artillery too, right?
Yeah, he would have definitely.
Artilleryman.
He should have gone.
So he probably should have gone. Interesting. Because I
also
know
more than once.
There's different things that you have to accomplish before. And look, as far as if he read 2 months prior to them, look, when you retire out of the military, that's like almost a year ahead when you put in the paper.
Retention starts talking to you. Dude, if you're within, oh my God, it's almost an 18-month window. They start chirping at you. Hey, are you gonna re-enlist?
You're gonna re-enlist, exactly. So it starts. Look, when you retire, it's at least 6 months approximately, unless you don't see it faster than that. It can be, but usually it's not. So even for example,
okay. So here's the thing. Hold on, 1 second.
Go ahead.
I just remember this. Each unit in the United States Army, to include the active reserve units, as well as what we call the nasty girls, which is the National Guard. Hello. But they're all on a deployment cycle. And it's usually a 5. Yep. So everybody knows when they're getting deployed. It's usually a 5-year cycle. Well, it is now. Before it was shorter. But there's a series of steps they go through. It includes field exercises, being evaluated by the OCTEs and the enablers, so on and so forth. So you have an idea when you join a unit when you're going to be out there deployed to the sandbox.
It's not a secret. It's scheduled well ahead of time.
Yes.
So I don't know. He says his own guys. Was his own guys calling him out?
Yeah, they did. Unit? Yeah, senior NCOs. Senior NCOs.
Ooh, interesting. We're going to have to get into that one a little bit then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to do some reading on that one. That is quite interesting. But you know what? He's the damn vice president.
Hey, at the end of the day, he served, and hey, cool, right on, man. Right. I appreciate that. That's good on you. And
I heard he helped a lot of veterans though get their VA disability too. I've heard some stories about that.
I would just be a little bit more, I would be just a little more upfront about it. Yeah, hey, look, check it out. So here's the deal with the command sergeant major thing. And I actually retired as an E8. So I'm actually a master sergeant. And it just explained it like that. I don't think any veteran would have any issue with that.
I don't think it would. Not at all.
And is it a massive deal? If you're looking for character, one of the things that we practice in the military is integrity. And when you lose integrity by something like you're being a little disingenuous, You no longer have integrity. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get that one back. There's no silver bullets for that one.
Not at all. Let me see what we got here.
Anyways.
All right, guys. Okay. Before we get into anything else, what do we got here? Bogzer, talk to me about your family member
let's learn about this, homie.
Who earned the Bronze Star.
Let's do it.
I want to hear about that.
About integrity.
And while real quick, and while you are talking about that, Val Ramos, I'll have to show you something here, buddy. Boom.
D-Shot, you want me? I'm about to go grab my pen now. You said that, dude. God damn it.
Val, you still out there, man? Are you still out there, Val? So now I can show something for you, man.
Integrity. No, you're good, Boggs.
It's all good, Bogzer. No worries. We can feel the time.
I almost said the freaking R word, homie. Damn, shit. My bad.
Now, Bronze Star is gallantry. No doubt about it. He's here. All right, here you go, buddy. There you go. Check it out. That's where you need to go, man. Right there.
Bam.
Sports 5. I am doing. Hey, right on, senior. We're going to get into that too. We're going to get into. Matter of fact, yeah. You know what? That's a great time. But Val, go check it out, man. Much appreciated if you showed some support. Do the Giants post game every single post game. So if you like a lot of Giants talk, make sure you go subscribe there, Val. Much appreciated.
Well, love you, man.
Right. Where are we at? Here we go.
I can't say any better than that. That is what it is.
Where are we at? I'm pretty sure I liked it. Let me find my likes here. Oh, here we go.
Hey, transportation E5, homie. Dude, my recruiter was E7 88 Mike, which is a truck driver. That dude was blown up 7 times, man. I'm like, mother F, like, that should be like a sign. Like, get out while you can.
All right. God. Okay, Bogzer said my old man served in Vietnam. Yep. Right on. My dad did the same thing. My dad was in Vietnam from 68 to 69. Was stationed at Chu Lai Marine Corps Air Station. Ran convoys and everything that had to do with transport. Okay, nice. They had a lot of convoys going on during that time. And it wasn't easy either.
Oh, man. Most of the casualties in the Army were convoy casualties. And not just in that war, but in the global war on terrorism, too. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they were getting blown up a lot in the Operation Enduring Freedom and Jesus, Iraqi Freedom.
They had the head poppers hanging off from Route Tampa. You know, the water bottles. There were IEDs. Boom.
Let's do this. Wait, where is it at? Why is it not showing?
You guys really can't hear my air conditioner? That thing's loud as hell.
I don't hear nothing.
Oh, good. I do. It's like right freaking there, man. In the hallway.
Let's check this out. Here we go. There we go.
Stuff's making me
I think it was there from 70 to 73. Interesting. But you're saying, right on, Val, much appreciated. Senior, I got those tweets loaded in the hopper. I'll put those up here in a minute. Let me see. But I think if you're not mistaken, you said your father earned the Bronze Star. I'm right. Let me share this. Let's talk about the Bronze Star here. Bronze Star, or BSM, dates back to World War II. Today, it is the 4th highest ranking award a service member can receive for a heroic or meritorious deed performed in an armed conflict. For those who have received the BSM, it is a signal of their sacrifice, bravery, and honor while serving their country. Let's see. Reader. I know who he is. But I think he was a Ranger, not mistaken. Bronze Star recognizes service members who show acts of heroism in the field or who are meritorious in their work. To qualify, service members must perform these acts during an armed conflict against an enemy of the United States. Meritorious or heroic acts during aerial flight are disqualified from this award. The medal is awarded in 3 categories: valor, merit, and achievement.
Achievement, yeah.
There you go.
So each has a corresponding device these days. V is for valor.
V is for valor. You get a device. How do you earn it? Perform an action that shows bravery or courage. Even civilians can earn the badge if they act like a service member and fight the enemy or save a wounded soldier. Check that out. To me, that seems a little bit more important than a Presidential Medal of Freedom. What do you think? A civilian earning a Bronze Star far exceeds earning a Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Oh, dude.
It's just me.
I noticed there real quick, it said in 1947 it replaced, so I guess if you were a medic in combat, they would give you a Bronze Star. And then in 1947, they created the CMB, or Combat Medical Badge, and the CIB, Combat Infantry Badge. So that replaced the Bronze Star awards.
Holy crap, he's received 3 of them.
Son of a bitch.
Damn, dude.
What the fuck?
Wow. On
Pardon
merit
the
for
French, homie,
standing
but
down.
man, dude, like,
Ooh. I see what
what's
he did.
going on, dude?
He had to get 3 infantries out of there. So he was instrumental in getting the soldiers out of Vietnam. Interesting.
Holy dog shit.
Wow.
Man.
Dude, that's something, dude.
Yeah,
That is
man,
something.
I got nothing on that.
Hey, Bogser, I don't know. Is your father still with us?
Oh, shit. I apologize for coughing.
No, it's all good. It's no worries. I didn't know you were going to do it. No worries.
Looking out for the people in the chat, man. I'm going to blow out their eardrums with my big old bass.
I'm just waiting for Bogser, and I'm going to see what he says. So while we're doing that, check this out.
3 freaking Bronze Stars. Man, what in the hell?
That's incredible. Check out this guy, Lieutenant Alexander Vereshchuk.
Yes. That's
Ranked
the boy
4th.
right there.
Ranked 4th among Navy flying aces with 19 enemy planes down during flight. Look at the rest of his resume. A Navy Cross, 3 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 4 air medals, and destroyed 6 Japanese dive bombers in 8 minutes. Look at that, dude. Look at that. That dude was a badass.
Badass.
And ladies and gentlemen,
There's a video on the channel about this guy. Watch it.
there is. Go check it out. Yeah, that's not just an ace. That is a what is that? That is
triple ace,
a
right?
triple ace. Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get to the quadruple. It was close. But yes, he was a triple ace.
If I try to do treble cryptic, my voice might crack. I don't know if I even can do that, to be honest with you. I tried to do a high-pitched voice the other day, and nothing came out. Nothing came out at all. I'm not even joking. It actually hurt.
Fire up the Top Gun theme. Yeah, no kidding. Again, guys, just so you know, Senior Softball Games was the step grandson
There you go.
Alex Vereshchuk. Right there. A very own member in the chat. That was his step grandfather. Pretty amazing. Pretty damn amazing. And if you guys want to learn a little bit more, I got a short video on Mr. Alex Vereshchuk on the channel. So if you guys want to check it out, I think you might enjoy it. It's pretty good.
Oh, dude, this is awesome. I love these kind of stories, man. This is definitely... These are Army stories right here, bro. you see
talking about this one?
Yeah.
This pretty funny story about a lieutenant colonel capturing a sun bear and making it their pet, feeding it a quart of bourbon a day.
My grandfather had a pet duck in Vietnam that followed him around everywhere.
My dad, they said they had a dog named Bear. They said they could throw a rock in the stream and he'd come back with that same exact rock.
No shit.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy, man.
Oh, I love this stuff.
But yes, Alex Vereshchuk, check it out. Again, he is the step grandfather of Senior Softball Games. Pretty damn amazing. Awesome, man.
That's hardcore, bro.
That is
the
hardcore.
Navy Cross.
Yes.
So that's another award right there.
That's the second highest award that you could get in the Navy.
That's the highest award the Navy can give you, and that's the second highest award you can receive.
Yes. That is
member
correct.
of the military. Ah,
Oh,
we live
man.
amongst badasses, my friends.
Yes, we do. He tells it better. I bet.
That's
I bet
awesome.
that's. Oh, he is still with us. Oh, that's Verashu. Yeah, Verashu.
Garashu?
Verashu. That's right. Verashu. I think I said it right during the video. Pretty sure. But that's awesome. Hey, if you get a chance, Bogzer, if you got some photos of that of his awards, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. We could show
Yeah,
him right
that'd be
here
a
on
cool
the,
little video, man.
show it right here on the show. I'd love to see his awards. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Enough about us. Shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
You
check
don't
it out.
wanna know about us.
Verashu. Yeah, it's Verashu. Verashu. I
Good
just say
boy.
Verashu.
I can see that totally happening too, man.
Yep.
But, man, those guys were very loose, if you will, back then, man. What they could, oh, dude,
Disha, he's coming with the Hulk Hogan
the
theme
Hogan,
song.
man. Hey, by the way, is there any better theme song? I mean, if you heard that right now, what would you think of Hogan?
Oh yeah, Hogan, dude. That's it.
Hogan
Man.
all the way. There's nothing better than that.
But yeah, check out that. Let me see. I get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's see what's going on in the world, guys. Let's talk about that real quick before we get out of here.
Gaza's getting nailed again. That's for sure.
Always getting nailed.
Ukraine, man. Ukraine's
still ain't messing around. They're still
the
invading
Russians,
Russia.
man. What the hell is going on?
You're not hearing a whole lot of anything going on with Russia's.
Excuse me, guys. I don't mean to be fucking coughing and shit like that. I'm sorry. But
Let me
anyway,
tell you, brother.
let me tell you something. Do I even need, never mind.
He's got him. We'll have to, oh, there you go, man. That would be awesome, Bogzer.
Yeah, dude,
That'd be much appreciated. I'll show him right here on the show, man. No doubt about it.
If you got the orders for him too, like the citations.
Ooh, the citation.
Bro, that would be so badass.
That'd be awesome if you have the citation. Yes.
Oh man, dude.
That would be fantastic.
If you don't have the order, just so you know where to go to, you can go to NPRC and request them as next of kin, and they should give you like the entire like file. Unless wait, no, you're Vietnam War, so no, you're good. If they were Korean War veterans, they had like a big fire back then, and they burned up all the records and shit. So, I mean, Democratic Convention post game.
Yeah, that's right. History Channel's got the dogfights. They got a segment on Verashu.
Do they? No. I'm watching that.
Yeah, you have to go check it out. Yeah, History Channel's dogfights. Yeah. Dude, it was a big. You ever heard of the Mariana Turkey shoot, right?
Dude,
he was the big part of that. He was the big
like 1,000 aircraft in the air, dude.
It was like hundreds. Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. It was so lopsided. So lopsided. Am I doing a Democratic convention? No, I didn't even do that. I didn't even do the damn. The only thing we'll do, original Mr. Crap, is the presidential debates. We did the first one, and we'll do the one with Trump versus Harris. I think that's on September 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Yeah, History Channel's dogfights. Yeah, he was a big part of that whole Mariana Turkey shoot. Talk about lopsided. Ooh, boy.
Oh, yep, there it is. 350 planes. They down 350 planes in one freaking day, dude.
Yep.
Amazing. The Japanese were no slouches at that time either, so that was
yeah, when was that? 1944 something. It was a four. Oh, that was getting towards the end.
Actually, you know what? They were slouches at that time. Yeah. As I was. Yeah, they lost most of their soldiers and good pilots.
I'm perusing Twitter real quick to see what we got here. Oh yeah, by the way, the Ukrainians are taking out a bunch of bridges in Russia.
They took out the Kursk Bridge, and they trapped the Russian soldiers on the other side.
There's 3 bridges they just knocked out. Now they can't get. Now they can't reinforce them.
No bueno, man.
Interesting.
Isn't this?
Blinken is in Tel Aviv.
Yeah, because there's a big
The current ceasefire negotiations may be the last chance to bring the hostages back home. They're not even alive.
on our home front. There's a massive protest that went on today.
Oh, I heard about that. You talking about for the Democratic National Convention?
No, it was a pro-Palestinian.
Yeah, at the
Was
National
that
Convention.
the one?
That was the
Oh,
open.
no.
Yeah, they
In
took
Chicago?
over.
Okay, yeah, 'cause
Yep.
that was it then.
Yep,
I
that's
should
it.
go fly over and let them know I'm a Jew. See what they say. Probably punch me in the face, huh?
Let's see what we got here.
OG Duke, yeah, Cryptic's a good man. He's a good dude, man.
Just
Him
looking
and
at
D
what-
Shot, man. Those guys, they bring it.
All right.
And by
I
the
don't
way,
like
D
nothing
Shot, just so you know, man, I was watching that same show with Cody, or I don't want bring it up. I am Ashkenazi, yes. But I was in that chat, dude, and I actually screenshotted what you said and I sent it to the boys. I'm like, dude, freaking D Shot, man, this guy's on fire.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Hey, just for the. Do I want to? I got something special for you, Val. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. You're going to love it, dude. You're going to love it. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. I don't know where the hell it's at. I think
What's up, Shardo?
I think I got it.
Yeah,
on
I saw you
ASP.
streaming the other day, homie.
Oh, where is it at? Hold on, buddy.
Shardo, shit, man. I don't
Who
know.
is this? Gosh, dang it.
I don't know if I need to drink any more of this.
Wait. Where are you at? Here we go. I tell you what, Val. You come
Shardo's
in.
not banned.
I'll tell you what. I'm only going to do this once on here because this is meant for another channel. But I appreciate your support. This is what I got for you, man. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check
I'm gonna
this
mute
out.
myself.
Hey, you come in to Giant Sports Talk Live and you drop an awesome comment, something that's pretty epic, you'll get one of these.
And now, Val
Whoa, hold on.
with another Giant Sports Talk.
Let me do this better. Let me do this even better. Hold on. Here we go. Just once.
And now, Val with another Giant Sports Talk Live commentary.
There
Boom.
you go. You get that, Val. That's what you get, Val. There you go. There you
Eric
go.
is the wizard behind the curtain,
look at that.
man.
See, Glenn is good. Glenn is good with it. Awesome. There you go.
I don't say.
There you go. Even Chardal has one. Can you believe it?
Wait, hold on. Really?
Yeah, he has one. There's a bunch of people we got added in there, man. I'm just waiting for people to say something and I can use them.
Shardal, say something worthwhile. You get shouted out.
Well,
on
no,
the show.
not on there. No, I was on.
Not on this show, but the other one.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Sharmala.
You bet, Val.
Oh my God.
You've been dedicated from the very get go. I appreciate that.
You're a
That's
son of a
why-
bitch for that one, dude.
You got some.
You son of a
You get highlighted with that one, my friend.
fucking
Oh.
cryptic. Oh, you guys cracking me up sometimes, man. Holy shit.
Eric Will, hey, is that how long you guys? Is that how you got? Nope. You know how he met?
I'm officially dyeing my fucking hair. It's happening. I look older because of this weird shit. Bro, God damn it. There's like, oh my
Yeah, I
God.
know.
This guy
You're
is
good,
like
huh?
15 years older than me. No, well, no, he's not. He's only about it.
It's close. No, it's about 10. Now I'm 51, man.
Yeah, so it's only about a decade then. Well, shit. Never
Yep.
mind.
It's all good. How did
I
we
guess
meet?
we
You
could've-
know how we met? We met by we met in Kruger's chat, if I'm not mistaken.
Krug's chat, man.
And then I was on NorCal with Dan. Will B was over there.
Yep.
Then when we created Giant Sports Talk Live, he came over. But in between, he was yes, I am 51. Cryptic's like, wow.
Yeah.
And then we in between NorCal and Giant Sports Talk Live, I created Military History Chronicles, and I brought Will on to talk because he likes talking military history just like I do.
Oh, yeah.
And
While
you
he's doing all the
stuff.
smarty pants stuff, I'm out here entertaining you guys.
No, it's good, man. We come with some pretty good stuff, man.
No,
I
man.
thought you were
yeah.
like 40. Yeah, not 40.
Okay, I'll take that as a compliment then, because that's how old I am. So cool. Right on, man. Thank you. Sweet.
All right.
I got
What do we
called
got
sir, but okay, hold on. Can I tell a story real quick?
Go for it, man.
Yeah, so I was at a local sports bar, and there was a bunch of chicks that pretty looking girls. They probably went to the University of Arizona down the road or something. Well, you're out of it when they refer to you as sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm like, oh shit. Guess I'm just getting older now, man. Guess I'm just getting older.
I always do that. I always call people sir, ma'am. Just have it. Okay, guys, how about we take a look at this?
We
won't get dinged for this. We will not get dinged for this. Check this out. Just some
man, dude,
Raptor
damn,
badassery. Here we go.
Times I did that, man. Holy shit! Like, how do you? Oh man!
I like it. Overmodulated his microphone. He's still on the burner, man.
You guys understand how many G's that guy just ate?
A lot. Still in his burner.
Freaking maximum G load. Here we go. Watch. You can feel the blood running on this guy's head. I'm blacking out now. And now I'm good.
That is called showing your ass. That's what that's called. When a pilot does that, you're showing ass. All right, let's go. Let's find it. I think I got there's Verishoe. Oh, the Jolly Rogers. You guys remember the Jolly Roger paint jobs on the F-14s?
It's the old. It's an old Navy squadron, yeah.
Yes, it is. Check it out. A little history here. F-14s don't exist.
22
That was an F-22, Bogger. There we go. Look at that. The Jolly Rogers. I absolutely love the tail flash.
I had this
The black
exact
vertical
plane
stabs. Yep.
as a model.
Yep. A lot of people had that. The black vertical stabs with the freaking skull and crossbones. The Jolly Rogers, man. Good stuff.
They were out of Oceana, Maryland for the longest time.
What else we got in here? Ooh.
Oh shit,
else
Cryptic,
we
you had
got?
a birthday, homie? Oh shit, that wasn't too long ago. Right on, homie. We're the same age for the most part.
Here's something kind of cool. See how difficult it is to land a U-2. How about that? How difficult is it to land a U-2? Look.
You only need a Corvette to be behind you. Oh.
Yeah, you got to have a chase car behind you, and they tell you, they talk you into it. Look at that, because it just wants to keep flying, man. And if you notice on the wingtips,
Get the little
they got
bouncies.
these. It's basically like you can drag it. They're like God, what do they call them? I can't remember what the hell they were called. But they replace them. They could drag the wing.
That'd be good to Chardot, homie. He ain't do nothing. He's all
Look
right.
at that. Whoa! That's not easy, man. Again, with that wingspan, it just wants to keep going. Mo G knows what those are all about. He knows what those are all about.
Anybody that was stationed there knows for sure. I have never heard a plane that loud in my life. My
It's a loud
God, the
plane.
power plant's on that thing.
Yeah, it's a loud. It's a loud. It's the same engine that they have on the F-16s. The only thing is, it's not augmented with an afterburner. That's the only difference.
My God.
What else we got in here?
Chardot, you should play my brother on NCAA, man. He's probably up right now.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. Ooh, there's a.
We talked Trump, man.
Here you go.
What you got?
Beating knees together because it's National Airborne Day.
Oh,
You'll see.
man, I hate the
Yeah,
airborne.
here we go. Here we go.
I hate the airborne.
Here we go.
Feet in his ass.
He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit. Hey, Slip.
He's going for that 100%.
Oh, bro, you're going to land on the shelter, homie. Whoa, massive
He's
failure.
gonna hit. He's gonna hit. Hey, Slip.
One more time.
He's going for that 100%.
Hey, he's coming in hot.
Dude. Dude, did you hear they called him hey? They said, "Hey, sir." That was an officer.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Here we go. I always got some good stuff. You follow me on Twitter. You guys follow me at Master History 23. I repost all this stuff, so you guys aren't missing out. What is up, Jim
Sure.
Everett? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, what's up, man?
There we go. Here we go.
Okay. Oh shit, man! That's an F-18 from hell.
And look at him go vertical. He rolls over the top of a ridge and then goes for the vertical.
That is bad.
That's
is
pretty damn awesome, isn't it?
Stupidly bad, man.
Let's go one more time. You can
That
hear the
sound.
bow wake. You hear the bow wake? That's the
Mhm.
bow wake. That's the sound of the damn sound or the air coming across the bow of the they call it bow wake, but across the aircraft. Yeah, let's do it one more time. Here we go.
Yeah, and this is her. Oh man.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me. Oh, have you seen this?
Is that a shit hook? Yeah, it is a shit hook.
I can't play because it's music.
Oh.
Check it out. It's circling back around, chasing the boat. Who wins?
Oh, a shit hook could do about 240, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty.
No,
it's actually-
170. 170.
Yeah, it's gonna get past the damn boat in no time. Look at that. It's pretty cool.
For those of you confused of why I'm calling a Chinook a shit hook, it's just Army BS, man. We make up some dumb terms. We call. Well, you don't want to know what we call a Black Hawk, but you could probably use your imagination.
Yep. Hold on. Here's what I gotta do. Let me see. See if I can find something on here.
Monetization? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hold on. Hold on.
Predator's
See if I
such a
got
good
it.
movie, D-Shot. My god. Have you guys, anybody in the chat seen the new Alien? Is that worth the shit, or is that did they mess that one up?
Is that any good?
Because I'm a huge Alien
Oh,
fan.
come on. Why are they showing that? Not what I want to see. Oh,
Appreciate it, Glenn. Hey Jim, I was in Rombo's chat with Rudy and the boys. I was in there doing some cooking.
come on. There's got to be something good in here.
Yeah, I think it's an IMAX only right now, right?
That I don't know. Come on. Is there
Yes.
not any videos of this?
Yeah, Romulus, yeah. Alien turns out to be. Man, I wouldn't put it past him to do some weirdness like that.
Oh, I
shit.
can't believe it, man. They don't got better freaking footage of this.
What's that, man?
I'll find it.
Oh,
Hold on.
shit. I forgot to send you. It was yesterday. They had the Sydney Air Show. I had a live stream on that one, actually. That was pretty cool.
Trying to find some really good. Oh, White Lightning.
White Lightning.
No, it's an air racer.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, here we go.
Ray Long.
Oh!
Blanco. How you say that in Spanish again? Ray Long. Oh, I can't say lightning anymore. It's been a while.
Oh, here we go. This is what I've been waiting for.
Fire it up, homie.
This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, dude, if this doesn't give you goosebumps,
You ain't living.
this is
There we
incredible.
go.
Here we go, guys. This is what I used to go watch every September.
Relámpago Blanco. There we go. That's it.
Every year I used to go to the Reno air races. When my dad took me to my first time, dude, it was addicted immediately. As you can see, the Unlimiteds, okay, what they mean by Unlimiteds, they got these World War II aircraft, C-51s
Yep.
primarily,
Keep on talking.
but they also have Sea Furies, they got Bearcats, they got P-38s, they got P-40s. Hell, there was even one time they raced a damn B-25. Anyways, on the
Oh
on
shit!
the
No way.
yes, on some of these P-51s, they modified them so much they clipped the wings, they lowered the canopy, and they soup up these engines like it's nothing else. You will never hear anything quite like this on a piston-driven aircraft.
All
And
right.
as you can see on here, up to 4,000 horsepower.
God.
They run approximately for like a gold race. I think it's like 8 laps. And it's balls to the wall for the entire
All right. I'm gonna
eternity of the thing. I'm trying to
I'm
remember.
gonna
how
mash
long
my
the
headphones
course-
in so I can hear this
if
all
I'm
the way.
not- Yeah, oh, dude. I'm trying to remember how big the course was. I think it's a 9-mile course for the Unlimiteds. But all right, this is what they call on the backside.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting down into what they call the Valley of Speed.
Yeah.
This is 2003. This was an excellent year of air racing, man. Dago Red and the Rare Bear were going at it, dude. Unbelievable. Anyways, here we go. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Rare Bear's right behind him. That's Dago Red.
You don't have yours on that one, boy.
Look how fast he's flying. And look how low. Look at that. He's going over 500 miles an hour right there.
Oh yeah, I remember second.
Can you see up there?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That is 100% what the hell I'm talking about. It doesn't get better than that. Matter of fact, we were in the Valley of Speed the couple of years before that. And the sound and the feel just, it doesn't do it. It doesn't really do it justice. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. I'm trying to see. if
No
there's some
more Reno air races, though, homie.
No, it's done, dude.
They're out in freaking New Mexico now.
I guess they're like, is it New Mexico or Las Vegas? I can't remember.
New Mexico.
Oh man, I'm telling you, there's nothing better than watching an unlimited race. Oh, brother, dude. Oh. I'm just trying to see if there's any other footage on this. A lot of still photography, not a lot of video.
Yeah, I love the air races.
Oh my God. Oh, there's
So, did I ever tell you a story?
This-
Actually, go
this is
ahead.
my favorite aircraft. No, go ahead.
Oh, I actually took a C-130 in to go see the air races.
Did you?
Yeah, it was part of the show.
Oh, nice. There you go. That happens.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is my most favorite aircraft right there. The Rare Bear. Had an R3350 on the front end. When it was
Look at those
running,
blades.
dude, you should have seen it when it was running the P3 Constellation prop. Ho ho! You never heard an aircraft sound like that. I don't think. Let me see if I can find it.
And just so you guys know, those propeller blades, they actually feather, and it can go from pretty much almost linear like this to a big blade, which changes the aerodynamics
Right.
of the aircraft.
It could be less drag if you got the.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
And
the
the 51s also have, what are they? They're supercharged.
yes.
They have what's called the WEP.
Look at that.
So, like, considered to be like an early version of Afterburner.
Let's see if I can find it. I saw a couple of pictures, but not the one that I want. Ah, come on. Oh,
No, D-Show, I think that was the F-18. Well, at least in the original Top Gun, it was the F-14. And then I believe the new one's the F-18 Super Hornet with a Super Horny.
Oh, is this who I think it is? No.
If you want to see the F-16 in action, really, go on YouTube and look up Red Flag. I think it's free. Red Flag is the Air Force version of Top Gun.
Yeah, it is. Red Flag. There's Red Flag, Green Flag. There's Maple Flag up in Canada.
Well, speaking of which, Glenn asked us if we ever served in Canada. I've worked with Canadians.
Yeah, I went to Cold Lake, Canada for like a week or two, something like that.
I witnessed a Canadian officer get body slammed once because they thought he was opposition forces. He was.
Oh, he was op for? Oh my god.
Dude, he wasn't even off for. They just the 42nd MP Brigade over there at Fort Lewis is
Gosh, dang it, man.
A little slow.
Is
man.
F-16 Top Gun? No, F-14 was in Top Gun. F-14, and the first Top Gun was an F-14.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? An F-18? Was it an F-18 and F-35 in the second one? I think.
Second one, yeah.
Let me see something.
Who else did I work with? I worked with the Aussies. I worked with Belgians. I worked with Japanese, New Zealand, Germans, Slovakians. Estonia is the one that's got that weird white, blue, black thing, right? Yeah, that's them.
White, blue, black.
The British, and I think that, and Canadians, obviously.
Oh,
that's about it. That's about it. The only ones that I had any really complaints about was the damn Germans. They're kind of strange, man. Don't have any better way to put it than that.
Can't find it. I'll have to do some more research on the damn Bear, but yeah. Oh,
yeah, the Tomcats.
The big boy. Oh, ask and you shall receive. Oh my gosh, you want to talk about? Yeah.
Hey man, you need to call me out on this. I coughed about 5 times right now without muting myself in this whole stream.
What's going on,
I've never
man?
once done that before. What's going on with me? Am I having a stroke? Do I need to call an ambulance? What in the fuck, guys? I apologize.
Tomcat. Yes, that is the Tomcat. F-14.
I'm gonna go get myself some water real quick.
All right, guys, here we go. Let's do some UP 4014, the big boy. One more to go here, guys. And of course, I always preface this, the dumb guy in the bluish, the teal shirt. We'll just say that. Oh my gosh, man.
That's awesome.
I get the goosebumps every time, man. I had to brave 113 degrees chasing that damn thing. That first video, I caught it at a crossing in Marysville, then drove further south, and that was getting just north of Sacramento at Riego crossing. So, yes. Man. Whew. That was something, man. That in my lifetime, I was able to see SP 4449, the daylight. Seen that twice. Actually, I seen it 3 times when I was a child, when it was the American Freedom Train. I saw it at where did I see it? No, twice. I saw it then, and then I saw it in Lodi, California, when I was passing through. Oh man, dude. Yes, putting nickels on the rails. Yeah,
shit.
Yep, you could splat them out 100%. No, that wasn't. That was cool. No, that wasn't. That was nowhere near Bill. I was over in Marysville. It was over by. No, I know you're talking about the Wheatland Gate. I thought it was going to go that direction. It was the other end of Marysville, closer to the western part of and Brave 103 when chasing Comcast. Yes, I did do that. I chased that Comcast guy. I tried to, at least. Pissed me off. Yeah, right along the American River, right? Is that what it is? Is that the American River that comes through Marysville? I can't remember which river it is. I think it's the American, right?
American or Feather.
Or is that the Feather? I can't remember. Might be the Feather. But it's one of those rivers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's on the west side of Marysville, not the east side. Actually, they're both on the west side, I guess. Whatever. The one that's further west. But oh man, dude, that was so freaking awesome. Man, you felt it. I mean, again, the recording doesn't capture everything, but it was amazing. As a matter of fact, I met Kyle McKiernan when it was because the locomotive actually spent a couple of days in Roseville, and a whole bunch of people went and saw it over there. I was able to see it on quote unquote static display before it headed back east. As a matter of fact, it's getting ready to go on its next trip. It's going to go through the heartland of America. So it's getting ready to do another trip.
Oh, okay.
It's going to travel all through the UP system. It might even be coming to Tucson. Who knows? We'll see. But it was awesome. All right, guys. Already 11:35. It's about time to close it down. We went an hour and 35.
Not too bad.
Not bad. We had a good discussion, guys. Hopefully it was a little bit informative, talking about Medal of Honor in comparison to the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Yeah, exactly, Bogser. Yeah, you don't want to do that, man.
I am off my game today.
That's an easy way to get yourself absolutely destroyed by a train.
Oh, dude.
You don't want to. That's not pleasant, guys. Okay.
You see those videos on coming out of India all the time, man. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. There's some bad ones, yeah. All right, where are we at? Now, where am I going to go here? Where am I going to go? Go here. All right. All right, guys. Right now, it looks like things are cooling down in the Middle East. I don't know if Iran's going to do anything. They're still talking a big game. Don't know.
The lack of response from them in Russia is just
pretty interesting.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, a little weird.
A little kind of eerie, too, at the same time.
A little bit. It makes you wonder if they're going, you know what? Do we want to risk us getting annihilated over one guy? It's all about All right, take it easy, Jim. Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support, both here and Giant Sports Talk Live. Much appreciated, Jim. But I don't know. Again, like I said, a lot of that quote-unquote prestige was on the line because the guy was assassinated within their own country. So it makes them look
egg on
bad.
their face, man.
Egg on their face. But do they go, you know what? Is it worth the amount of destruction that could rain down upon them?
And then the interesting part, too, is Lebanon's kind of reeled themselves in.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The United States has also made it known that if Iran gets a little bit too froggy, that we're going to intervene. What does that mean? Don't know. Who knows? They're probably more afraid of Israel than they are of us, to be honest with you. For the simple fact of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thanks, Mo. All right, guys. Again, thanks for joining. Appreciate the support, guys. Catch me on Giant Sports Talk Live. We'll have that morning show at 7 a.m. And you will be able to see us live at 8 o'clock tomorrow. As far as this next show, To be determined. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. A lot of times it's easier to go on the weekend because we have a little bit shorter show, so it works out really nice. But again, guys, appreciate it. Oh yeah. There's always issues going on between China and Japan, dude. Always.
Hey man, that goes back 1,000 years.
Oh man, it goes back, millennia, guys. All right, guys. Again, see you guys tomorrow at 8:00 if Giant Sports Talk Live. Just stay tuned. Keep an eye. Follow me at Master History 23, and I repost any of the cool stuff that I come across. Anything that I think it's worthwhile to take a look at. And we'll see you guys over on Giant Sports Talk Live tomorrow night. Again,
I'll see you guys in the chat.
Thanks, Will, for showing up. And we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.
Adios.